I want to take a nap in my tiny house, I'll come out here on the hammock. We got Thai food over here. Oh my God. This week on You'll Be Fine, we are in beautiful Portland, Oregon. Because we're in Portland, Oregon, there's a ton of different places you can choose to stay in. I mean, all the different hotel chains and everything. But we like to stay in a place that's unique. And I think I found the most unique place to stay when you're visiting Portland, Oregon. It's a place called Tiny Digs Tiny Home Community. When you see this place, you're gonna love it too. It's an entire community of tiny homes, and they're all themed. Come check this out. Once you enter the location, you're in an entirely different environment. Now I don't have access to all the tiny homes because there's other people staying here. Of course there is. Look at this place. But look at the themes. You have rock and roll, modern, a log cabin, bamboo house, just a cottage, Zen, Finlandia, the Arthur, a barn, and boho. You know, I don't even think I'd have to leave the place because if I want to take a nap in my tiny house, I'll come out here on the hammock. Here, come on, let's check out the place where I'm staying. I gotta show you. So we're staying in the boho themed one, and we're doing that because it's dog friendly and there's not a lot of stairs going up to the bedroom because, well, we got the old dog with us. But look how happy she is. Hi, are you so happy? Come check out the place. It has everything you'd want. Come in. Check this out. It's got one bed here, another bed so you could sleep 3 here easily. It's got a table and a couple chairs. There's a coffee maker and refrigerator back here. I mean, look at this. Here's your bathroom with a really nice shower in there. I don't know if I would stay any other place than this if I was coming to Portland. But if you think this place is cool in the daytime, wait till you see it at night. Portland, I went on Instagram and asked people, where should I go eat? And so many people told me to find food cart pods. So I went online, found courtside food carts, and that's where we're at. It's not far from Tiny Digs Hotel. Food carts are the craze right now, man. So if you can find like a pod of them together, you can't get any better than that. Well, I guess you can get a little better because this one also has a bar attached to it. Unfortunately, we are here on a Monday, which means a couple of these places are closed, but that's okay. I've checked them out. I know we're going to be able to find some yummy food. Food carts have been around for a long time. In fact, they started in the 1800s with chuck wagons, and push carts were served by cowboys and urban workers, all the way back to the years right after the Civil War. Chuck wagons followed trail-driving cowpoke in the Wild West, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner to hungry men across the plains. Chuck wagon cooks, called cookies by their appreciative diners, would wake up as early as 3 a.m. to stoke the fires, bake biscuits, and do all the work involved in feeding scores of hard-working men. But then the automobile was invented. So, how long did it take to go mobile with cars? Well, in the 1950s, ice cream trucks were the first businesses to take to the streets. Not in a hooker way, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so they had the jingles going, and kids and grown-ups alike would chase them down for their favorite ice cream. The 1960s brought the larger trucks to the streets, and they were fondly called roach coaches. The trucks gained this derogatory nickname partially as a result of the often substandard health practices that came along. The food was always good, but you did risk a bug here and there. In the early 2000s, though, they started to grow in popularity, and we no longer worried about the grime and grit that we had with the roach coaches. Now today, food trucks are the place to go. And these food truck pods are really nice because they have such an assortment, you don't got to figure out where you're going to eat anymore. This place is really cool. We've got some Mumbo Gumbo. Unfortunately, they're closed. Ollie Hot Chicken and Smash Burgers. There's the bar. They got sports up that top. We got Thai food over here. Oh, they got sushi over here if you wanted it. I wouldn't want it. It's closed right now anyway. Mexican food. And they got Mediterranean. What I love about these food cart pods is now people don't have to agree on what type of food they want. They come here and everybody just gets what they want. So now I gotta decide what I want, which is a little bit of everything maybe. So it's not a part of it, but it is attached to it. Now we are at the Garden Tavern, and it says food truck court people welcome inside. It's a little cooler in here, a little more quiet, and we're gonna get something to drink. So Laura went with the chicken tostada. Look at that. I mean, that's, can you eat all that, young lady?
I don't know, that looks really good.
That does look really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, this is gonna be some good shit. 20 years ago, no, 30 years ago maybe, I went on a business trip with a friend of mine and he's to Denver, and he goes, I gotta take you to this Cajun restaurant. They have the best thing you've ever had, and it was deep fried pickles. And I was a little skeptical, even though I love pickles. Now, wherever I go, I gotta get deep fried pickles if they have them. I like them when they're like this instead of the spears. These are better, so let's see. Oh my God. Those are so good. The batter is seasoned perfectly. I love the little chips like this, like I said, instead of the spear, because when you have the spear, you take a bite and it all just falls off. Why bother? These, and they already have a sauce on them. Dying. Those are so good. Now I got Allie's hot chicken, but I got like a buttered chicken and asked if it was hot, and he said no. So that's what I got. Look how big that chicken is. All right, here we go. I'm going in. That's like a kind of like a honey mustard, honey butter type chicken. It's so crispy on the outside. The inside is tender and juicy. This is great. Between these pickles and that sandwich, I'm really glad I made the choice that I did. The fries are just some basic fries. All in all, this is a little messy. You know how I am for texture. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 shareware. I'm giving these 5 out of 5. These are heaven. I slept like a baby. Laura slept like a baby. She's up behind the camera, which is the only reason she's not here. Let me tell you, this place is so quiet. I felt like I was camping in the woods. I love this place. Anytime I'm in Portland, I'm staying at Tiny Digs. So nothing left to do except to say like, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss an episode. And as always, I will see you next Tuesday. Okay, one other thing to do. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Ugh.